So the title Burning Sermons, I think that it mostly just came because we thought it was a cool name, and it was Tommy who came up with it. But when you think about it, it is kind of almost all the songs have a different topic, and then you can it's a little bit like if you have that topic, I go through it with the lyrics, and then it's like you're burning maybe a sermon, or if because I take up things in my lyrics which maybe I don't like in the world, or something that I feel is wrong or we need to do something about, and then it's a little bit like reading, I don't know, just maybe it's a little bit like when you burn it away, and hopefully it can lead somewhere or a new start or whatever. But mostly it was just like Burning Sermons. It sounded like a cool title. Working with Emil Neutveg was really cool. I mean, he's an awesome guy, very cool, very down to earth, which makes it so much easier to work with. And I love what he's been doing in Despotz. So by bringing him on to the album, we knew that it will take another pause or another turn musically. It will bring in the element from his arrangement, his keywords arrangement, and his thinking. And I think that brought the album to another level. And I also think that he took out the essence of the songs a little bit more, from that he could not find the essence of the song. So cool guy, really easy to work with. 10 albums, 10 albums that changed my life. That's a lot. Maybe I'm not gonna find out 10. It's always this in the situation when you're in an interview. That they ask and you're like, oh, I can't figure out any, and then afterwards it's like, oh, that one. But I can at least say that the first album that took me into the idea that I wanted to be in the music business was Nirvana, and then it was Pantera, and it was the song Becoming that changed my thinking, and like, oh, this is like the coolest guitar riff ever, and this is the music that I want to play. So okay, it's not the other album, but a certain song that is really important for how that I actually took that just decision. I'm gonna play music, and I would say also Skid Row. I'm not sure which album. I listened to both of them very much, but that got me into to want to do vocally what Sebastian Bach was able to do, like stretching his voice and scream. There's the screams, high screams. I always wanted to do those high screams that he was able to do, and that also led me into Judas Priest and Halford and the Resurrection album with Halford, which also for me vocally was one of those albums. I think that mostly what got me into where I'm going within doing music. It's not 10 albums, but at least it's a little bit. My thoughts on the future of music, I don't know. It's a really hard question because you don't know where it's gonna be or where it's gonna. Either it's gonna be even more like it is today. We're gonna develop digitally and it's just gonna be through social media. People is just gonna buy one song at a time or just listen to one song. We will not have the album concept. We will have like single or EP concept instead, or like people releasing one song every month or something like that. Maybe that's the new style, or it will just turn over and go back to the old style again. So I don't know. I can't really tell what I'm thinking, but I think either way it could be. We'll see. And in terms of rock and metal, of course there's going to be a development. I think we're going to see more crossovers, and but also it can be the same there. It will just say poof, and we're back to like old school 70s music only. I don't know. So really, really hard to say. Only the future knows. I would love to tour with Judas Priest. Absolutely. I would love to tour with Twisted Sister. This night is one of my biggest icons. I also think it would be pretty cool to tour with Arch Enemy. That's very, very good band, and it would definitely be cool to tour with Arch Enemy. Questions here. If I could be invisible for a day, what would I do? That's like questions you need to think about. Actually, I don't know. I've never thought about what I would do if I would be invisible one day. Maybe I should. Maybe I would like. I would like sneak up on people and listen to what they are saying and what are happening in like people's everyday life that is not your life, because you don't know, and that would be kind of interesting to just like, what are they saying? How are their life? Yep, I'll probably do that. Thank you so much, Rock Hard, for having me. Make sure to check out the album Burning Sermon. It's going to be out September 6th, and cheers!